Stand up here and look pretty.
Well, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure.
All right, Paula. Roger will take the stand now. You know what?
Where am I supposed to take it?
I don't know if anybody knows. Sid is having a hard time with that bass kit. You know, he's got a knot in his cord and it's choking off half of his notes back there.
No, it isn't.
You see that knot in your?
I see it, but it's not
choking
tight.
your knots right off there. Yeah. See how he plays over that impediment?
Your wife done that. She
You
tied
are
a
the
knot.
bass. Well, yeah. You should see what she does.
It's a naughty subject. Not naughty, just naughty.
No.
So the knots and the have-nots. What knot will you give to us today, Roger?
What not? I don't know. We'll see.
Search that big index.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was inspired by the song about tomatoes and watermelons. I'm not going to do, well, actually I knew a fun one about watermelons, but I'm not going to do it. But I'll just give you a hint. It goes, you can plant a watermelon above my grave and let it just slip through. And it goes on like that. But anyway, I'm going to do...
all that Marguerite?
I'm going to do one about another fun, addictive substance. It's by Bill Steele. That's Steele with an E on the end, just like Dean's first name has an X-E on the end. Because her mother, having spoken French, thought that everybody would know that D-E-A-N-E means it's a girl. It hasn't always worked with commercial entities. But anyway, this is about chocolate chip cookies. They're made out of sugar, butter, and flour. You bake them in the oven for a quarter of an hour. But the thing that gives them the magic power is the chocolate chips inside. Boy, I got the wind all excited too. Chorus, and it's a fun chorus. Chocolate chip cookies, you gotta have more. You can bake them in the oven or buy them at the store. But whatever you do, have 'em waiting by the door. And I'll love you till I die. You can't eat one, you can't eat two. Once you start a-munchin', there's nothing to do but to clean up your plate and eat the crumbs too. Then go and find some more. Chocolate chip cookies, gotta have more. Sing, got you in the oven or buy 'em at the store. But whatever you do, have 'em waiting by the door. And I'll love you till I die. Well, once I had a woman, pretty as a star. She had tons of money and a fancy sport car. But I had to leave her, that's the way things are. 'Cause she wouldn't bake cookies for me. Chocolate chip cookies, I gotta have more. You can bake 'em in the oven or buy 'em at the store. But whatever you do, have 'em waiting at the door. And I'll love you till I die. All right. Now another woman, she didn't have a car, she didn't have anything. But I was ready to leave her, but she changed my mind by baking those cookies for me. Yes, sir. Chocolate chip cookies, I gotta have more. Bake 'em in the oven or buy 'em at the store. But whatever you do, have 'em waiting by the door. And I'll love you till I die. Chorus once more. Chocolate chip cookies, gotta have more. You can bake 'em in the oven or buy 'em at the store. But whatever you do, have 'em waiting by the door. And I'll love you till I die. And thank you for singing along.
Now, those have got walnuts in, right, Roger?
There are various things besides chocolate chips you can put in there too. Yeah, walnuts, pecans.
Oh, yeah, all that.
But it's really the sugar and the butter, that stuff that's really not very good for us, that makes us love them. Okay, now. Oh, heck, what the heck, I'll do that song about the watermelons. And it's just going to be an a cappella thing, I think, seeing as I've never played guitar on it before. But the part for you where I went, you do the with me. And then when I point to your part of the audience, you do the slurp so the slurp can go back and forth. Okay, so, well, you can plant a watermelon up above my grave and let the juice slurp through. You can plant a watermelon up above my grave, and that's all I want you to do. Well, it feels so good and it tastes so good and it feels so fine, eating watermelon in the summertime. You can plant a watermelon up above my grave and let the goose slurp through. Oh, when I die, I don't want wings, no golden halo or harp that sings, just a fire and a book and someone who brings me. Oh, that's the chorus to Chocolate Chip Cookies. That's another verse for Chocolate Chip Cookies. Somehow it got left out of that one, but it's food anyway. Well, there's something about when I die, don't bury me on the long prairie. Anyway, it's something about just put me garden and plant some watermelons above me so that I can have the watermelon juice even when I'm die. So anyway. You can plan them when I die. Oh, I'm sorry, I've lost it. I can't. It's been too long since I did this. It was about 42 years ago the last time I did it. I learned it from this fellow named Mike Onk. That's O-O-N-K, in Holland, Michigan. Good singer. I used to do a bunch of songs with him. But I'm sorry about losing that. Well, let's do that chorus once more. You can plant a watermelon up where? Up above my grave and let the juice slurp through. You can plant a watermelon up above my grave, and that's all I want you to do. Well, it feels so good and it tastes so fine, eating watermelon in the summertime. You can plant a watermelon up above my grave and let the juice slurp through. You can plant a watermelon up above my grave and let the juice slurp through. You can plant a watermelon up above my grave, and that's all I want you to do. Well, it feels so good and tastes so fine, eating watermelon in the summertime. You can plant a watermelon above my grave and let the juice slurp through.
Good job, Doug.
Maybe if I looked up the words, there must be a second verse to that. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, now what else am I going to do to waste more of your time here? Let's see. I don't want to do that one. I'll do something that's kind of like it, though. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'm going to do, and it won't be like that. But it's a song that I really like. It was made popular. It was written by Woody Guthrie and made popular by Peter, Paul, and Mary. Okay, let's see. It's going to be in the key of C, starting with the chorus. And many of you have heard this before. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Well, I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps from the sparkling sands of your diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was chanting, saying, this land was made for you and me. Chorus. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Highland, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land is made for you and me. Well, maybe you're working as hard as you're able to get some scraps from that rich man's table, and it makes you wonder, is it fact or fable? This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Highlands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Well, as it was walking that ribbon highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me something else. Valley, thank you. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Highland, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I was out hitchhiking, and on the highway I saw a sign that said no trespassing, but on the other side it didn't say nothing. You know that side was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Highland, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Chorus once more. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Highland, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Good job, Roger. Good job.